We heard from Jacqui Lambie this morning. She was very passionate in her address, really hitting out at the Morrison government's inquiry into veteran suicide. She thinks it's not good enough.
Yeah, Jacqui Lambie was flanked by 3 mothers of men who committed suicide after their service in the Australian Defence Force. They are not happy with what the Prime Minister announced last week, which was a rolling Royal Commission, in his words, into defence suicide. Jacqui Lambie and these 3 mothers are now saying they need a Royal Commission in and of itself, that what the Prime Minister announced, which was looking at the individual cases and then looking forward, they don't believe is good enough. They are saying that there needs to be an end date to this Royal Commission.
I want to know why we're not as important. Those who have served our country are not as important as those in aged care, as those in Dondale Detention Centre. The thing is, with the Royal Commission, it has a start and an end date, and it comes out with firm recommendations. It is not a commission that sits over the top like a babysitter year in, year out and waters down the issues.
When the Prime Minister made this announcement, he called Julianne Finney the day before to tell her about it. She did media the next day saying she was looking through the details, the finer details of this. Today, speaking to Sky News, she says that there does need to be a Royal Commission, that it's not good enough to simply look at the individual cases, it does need to look at the systemic failures.
It can offer the unpacking and investigation with the powers of a Royal Commission into systemic issues. Let's look at those 500 odd suicides. Let's look at them and see if there's a common theme, if there is something where these men and women are breaking. And that won't happen looking at single suicides going forward. There'll be no common themes. There'll be nothing that looks at, it'll just look at each individual case. The Royal Commission will bring it all together.
Ash, it's my understanding that Julianne Finney will be meeting with the Prime Minister later today, so she will have an opportunity to put her case to him directly.
Trudy, thank you. And if you or anyone you know is feeling distressed, you can call Lifeline on 13 11 14 or visit lifeline.org.au/get help.